In this episode of SFS TV, we'll be discussing the TIA system for tapered insulation. I'm Martin Holloway, Business Development Manager for Flat Roof, and I'm with Simon Cooper, Technical Manager. The TIA is a fully adjustable fastener. It consists of two threads. We have the bottom thread, which is for tapping into the concrete, and the upper thread, which is for threading into the isotach tube. So essentially there are different setting heights. You have the minimum and the maximum setting height. So we have total adjustability of the fastener within the sleeve itself. Here we have a typical situation, exactly the same combination of fastener and screw, but in the minimum maximum setting. You have an 85mm tolerance for adjusting the setting to suit the insulation thickness. Essentially this means that 3 typical insulation boards can be accommodated with exactly the same fastener and screw combination. So what this means essentially is that the contractor, when he's ordering the product, has fewer components to order, which is much easier from the procurement basis. But additionally, the surplus thread of the fastener is within the tube. It doesn't have to be buried in the concrete. What this means is you only need a 35mm pilot hole, which can save 40% drilling on site.
Martin, what are the main advantages for TIA for tapered insulation over adhered systems?
Well, certainly the adhesive systems are very weather dependent. For example, during the application process, the temperature should be above 5 degrees centigrade, should not be wet conditions, and certainly adhesives are not suitable for certain sites. They have a limited exposure rating. In comparison, the TIA is a mechanically fixed system, so therefore it can be applied in temperatures below 5 degrees centigrade or in wet conditions, or certainly in sites where you have a high wind exposure rating.
Good. And could you explain the cost benefits of TIA?
Absolutely. We've undertaken 6 separate customer case studies, and in all cases we've shown cost savings to the contractor of at least £5 per square metre using TIA compared to adhesive application.
So it has significant benefits.
Absolutely,
yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay Martin, so we've discussed the thread form on a TIA screw with the thread into the concrete and the enlarged thread into the tube, which gives the adjustability for the tapered insulation. But this is the drive bar used to drill the holes in the concrete. This is really what saves the contractor the time, because you're consistently drilling a shallow hole. The stopped end opens up an enlarged diameter hole through the insulation, which ensures that when the tube and the screw are put in, everything is nice and concentric and in line. So it's installed perfectly in line. Where adjustment is required, just to tighten up the washer, then this adapter piece is used, which screws the tube down the threads just to nip it up tight to the insulation board. It's a very simple system. It's taken out a lot of the problems that are normally associated with fastening into concrete. So, to conclude, the feedback that we've had from contractors who in the past have always used adhesive systems, once they've used TIA, they have not gone back to adhesive.
I definitely agree with that. Thank you, Simon. Well, that's it for this episode. We'll see you again soon.